Good morning, everybody. Acre of Love Homestead here. My name is Kimberly, and welcome back, guys. Today is actually processing day for the quail. We got about, I would say about 20 odd quail here today. I'm getting out of quail is the reason why I'm going to process all my quail. I did get back into meat rabbits. We have meat rabbits here. I'll do another video on those. Good morning, buddy. I'll do another video of those in a separate video. But I will not be showing the dispatch part of the quail. I will show everything else and like I can't think this morning. It's too early in the morning. But I will show how I package them and what seasonings we kind of put on them and stuff like that. But I'll be right back, guys, because I'm going to dispatch these guys and then I'll get right back to y'all. Stick around. Okay, everybody, welcome back. I'm trying to get this camera to do what I need it to. Okay, so I've got everybody dispatched. All the quail are dispatched. So now we are going to, I've already done one. I did one just to practice to make sure I knew what I was doing still. Because I haven't done quail in a while. But quail don't have very much meat on them. It's fine. You know, you can throw them on a barbecue or whatever. But I have them all dispatched. I wasn't going to show the dispatch part. I don't know how YouTube would, would like for me to show that. I don't believe they would want me to show that. But we are going to show plucking, not plucking. I don't pluck them. What you can do with quail is you just take, you got your little sharp knife, make you a little slit. Don't go all the way in. But quail are pretty easy to skin. I just skin them out. There's no point of putting them in my, I shouldn't have fed them yesterday. I fed them yesterday, so now their crock is all full of food. But you just kind of skin them out. Quail are not like chickens. It comes off easier, and it shouldn't take that long now. Mind you, I haven't done quail in a while, so, and I do want to say viewer discretion is advised, because there are some noises that come with this. I don't keep the little wings. I don't keep that. I do cut those off whenever I find the right entrance here. Just find the little quail. It's kind of hard. So tiny. Dispatching quail is not that hard. There's many different ways you can do it. What I do, I will tell you what I do. I just break their neck. It's humane. It's fast. It's humane. No suffering is involved. But yeah. As you know, on this homestead, we do eat meat on our homestead. Typically we try to grow everything. Now, there are some things that I don't grow, which is, I had a cow, but I needed more space, so I sold her to a guy out here where we live. I'm sure she went as a butcher cow, which, that's what she was going to be anyway, so, which that's fine. I will be getting a pig. I forgot to tell everybody, I will be getting a pig. She's a Hampshire, I'm pretty sure I'm saying that wrong, Berkshire cross, I believe. So she'll be pretty big. I'm getting a female. I'm not planning on breeding at this point. Right now I don't have the space. But I will be just raising her out to butcher her. We had coonies in the past, and it just takes too long to grow those out. I could have got a coonie, but it takes too long to grow them out. So I got her from a friend of mine, and I get her in about, I think 4 more weeks. I will get her. But we'll raise her out and butcher her, and we'll have more pig meat in the freezer. Now this part, I have a knife clean here. I'm gonna take out the entrails. is where you take out the entrails. Now, quail don't have, it's just like a chicken. They have everything a chicken has, pretty much. But you just clean it out, get everything off. They do have this little, as like a chicken does, it's like a scent gland. So I cut the scent gland off also. And then take all the little hair off the feet. Clean out the rest of the entrails here. And what I do is I wash it underwater, make sure I got everything. Everything is done. Wash everything off. And you got you a quail. Homegrown, no antibiotics, no extra nonsense in there. Homegrown quail. You can wrap them in bacon, put them on the grill. That's what we might. I don't have bacon, but whenever I go to pull them out for barbecuing, we will put some bacon on them and stuff like that. But we ended up with quite a few quail. There's quite a few quail here. Now these two were the Corton. This one wasn't the Cortonix that I did. It's a little smaller. Don't have very much meat on it. So if I ever do a trade again, I probably won't do a trade for those. I'll just do a trade for the Cortonix, which I like trading. Trading's really cool. You don't have to have money involved. You just say, hey, I'll trade you this for this, and some people will and some people won't. Typically we have a trade days that we were going to, but I don't know what happened to that. So we didn't go and set up for that. Maybe in the summer we can do that, because the guy that I traded the quail for, he sits out there. So I would like to go back and see if I can trade some more quail, maybe, but that'll be later on. I'm just kind of done doing quail. It's too many projects on the homestead, and I don't have time to do a lot of it. So I work, and I have the homestead, and stuff like that. So, whoops. The quail are pretty easy. I mean, if you can get like everything, like that one just came off with everything on that leg, it's great. They're pretty easy to do. Like I say, they're just really tiny. Typically, quail don't take very long to do. Now, this is not an educational video at all. This is just what we do on our homestead, in our life. Typically, I am the one who does the butchering and putting stuff in the freezer and stuff like that. Everybody else, they do the other odd stuff. So hopefully this is not too long of a video for y'all to sit and watch. Okay, so I'll take this, and then all the entrails and stuff like that, I do give to the chickens. It's not going to hurt them. None of my animals are sick, so if they were sick, clearly I wouldn't be putting them in the freezer. But I will give all this extra stuff to the chickens, and what they don't eat will compost into the ground. So it gives them a little bit of protein. Some will go to the dog. Like nothing here is wasted. Even the feathers. I mean, the feathers they can be composted into the ground after the chickens have picked out what they want. I say the dog will, if he gets out there in time, he can get some stuff too. So we're gonna wash this. Pick any feathers off. Now I do have a plucker, but I've never tried Quail in my plucker. It's a pretty big plucker. But I don't know if you could actually put Quail in it without it tearing them completely up. But sometimes whenever we put chickens in the plucker, it tears them completely up, and you have to part them out differently. Typically, I leave mine whole. Now, last time I did do legs. We do legs sometimes. But yeah, I don't know if I was to put them in the plucker if it wouldn't just destroy them completely, and I wouldn't want that. But there's another one down. Another one down. Like I say, it doesn't take long. It doesn't take long to dispatch quails. Quail is good to have on your homestead, especially if you want something that's quick and easy. You don't have to feed them a lot. Just make sure they got food and water like everything else, and they're a good homestead animal, like protein. If you want to have, like a different kind of protein. It tastes nothing like chicken, I'll tell you that. But I'm using my bread mat that my neighbor gave me. This counter is not. It's whatever this stuff is. I don't know. But yep, I'm gonna finish doing these guys, and I will come back and I will show you how we bag them and put them in the freezer and what seasonings we put on. So stick around. Okay, so I had to start this video completely all over again. My mic turned off, and the little adapter that it has right here, if this is not connected, this thing does not turn on. So let's start all over. So right now I have done all the quail. We ended up with 22 quail. Right now I am actually seasoning and I'm packaging them. This is what I do it in a vacuum sealer. So this is what it's going to look like when it goes into the freezer. I will put a date and what it is on there. That one is actually lemon pepper. I just did this one. And this one is actually this orange pepper seasoning. It's an orange pepper seasoning. It tastes really, really good. But like I say, these will go in the freezer for a while. This is meat for our freezer from our homestead that we grew on our own. And to me, meat's better that way. So what I'm doing before I actually put them in the bag is I'm damp drying them, so they don't have water on them when I put them in the bag. Actually, put them in the bag. But yeah, my whole mic was completely off. I was talking to y'all and there was no sound. But we got sound now, guys. So, and I was explaining earlier too that some of these quail, the white ones, they had so much feathers on them and not a lot of meat. So if I ever do quail again, I probably will not get the white ones. I would rather get the Cortinix quail, which mine weren't the jumbos. There are jumbo Cortinix quail, but mine still had some pretty good meat on them. I think the Cortinix, the bigger jumbo Cortinix quail, they're just way bigger. So now we're gonna put some crushed pepper on there. I got crushed pepper over here too, everybody. We're gonna try some crushed pepper. We'll do that one with some meat tenderizer. I was explaining earlier, before I realized that my mic was off, that you can put bacon around them. That my boss from work, he'll make them sometimes, and he'll put bacon on his. And I'm sure you can kind of like stuff them with stuff. I thought about maybe we could stuff some of these with some cream cheese and maybe a jalapeno in there, and kind of experiment a little bit on what you can actually cook with quail. I'm sure it's just like a chicken. It's gonna be it's gonna be great no matter what you do to it. But we will use these for barbecues, and maybe I'll stick a couple in the oven just to kind of bake them that way. But quail's pretty easy. They're pretty easy to do. It didn't take me very long to do them. Except for like I say, except for those white ones. The white ones, man, they had so many feathers on them. And it was really annoying because I had feathers everywhere. I cleaned up my mess, but I had feathers everywhere. Okay, while that's vacuum sealing, we're gonna do the rest of these and get everything in the freezer. And I do have I still need to do a garden tour, guys. And I mentioned in this video, in the earlier in this video, that we got meat rabbits again. So I got 2 pairs of meat rabbits. Well, I think the other one is actually a male. I think she said, or a female. I think she said it was 2 females um, that she had sold me. And then I got a male and a female. So the little off. So we're waiting. We're waiting for this to seal, unfortunately. Worst case scenario, I have to take it out and do a new one, which I'm pretty sure I'm going to have to. Tarnation is going on. There we go. Yep. It's not going to seal in that bag. Don't know why it doesn't like that bag, so we're going to swap it out. Okay, I hope y'all can hear me because this thing just literally, it went dead. I don't know what happened. Yeah, so hopefully y'all can hear me. So we're swapping this over to this bag to see if it will actually close it. Wow, the door just opened. That's a really bad wind. If that door just opened, that's a strong, strong wind. Alright, let's try this again. Actually, I don't have it far enough in. Okay. Come on. I'm actually going to close this door right quick. Oh, yeah, that wind is very strong today. We get, I kind of live on top of a hill, so we get 60, 70 mile an hour wind sometimes. It's awful. Okay, she's sealed. Woo! There we go. Sealed perfectly. Nothing's coming out, nothing's going in. Beautiful, beautiful quail. It just didn't like that bag for some reason. Don't know why. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4. We only have 5 left. I'm gonna do those. Put those in the bag, and I hope y'all like this video, guys. It's this just shows that what we kind of do on our homestead, and how we kind of live here, and how we kind of the way we eat. I can't say that sometimes I don't buy meat from the store because sometimes I have to. Like hamburger meat, that's one of them. But here, I'm going to start trying to find a place where it's like a natural, like maybe like somebody who does it in their own facility, not from a grocery store. So that way we can, have natural beef and pork and stuff like that. But yeah, so y'all stick around. We do a lot of different things on this channel. My channel is not, how can I say this? My channel is a natural channel, to be honest with you. The editing and all that stuff, my channel is, what you see is what you get. That's exactly what it is. I'm not going to spend a whole bunch of time into editing a video. Maybe sometimes, I'll add this or that. But that's more of the fact that my computer knowledge is not that great. So I'm just going to call my channel a all natural channel, and that's what you get. Everything we do here is pretty much what you see. So like and subscribe, guys. Share my video if you want to, if you don't want to. But I hope you stick around, and we can have more adventures together. And see, I'm going to do another video about the bees. I'm pretty happy with the bees right now. And then I'll do one about the garden, and see how that process is going, and then I'll do one about the rabbits that we just got. But yeah, stick around, like and subscribe. We'll catch you next time. Bye.